Welcome back to the channel, lads. It's episode 67 of our Leipzig rebuild, and if we seem one more day into the save, the January transfer window officially opens. We've got some tough games coming up in this episode. The likes of Stuttgart and Hoffenheim, two teams that we dropped point to last season. We've also got Dortmund, Frankfurt. We've got Manchester United in the Champions League. I don't want to sell or sign any player in the January transfer window, so I'm expecting a quiet window for us. But saying that, there is one player that might well leave, and it's Alvaro Fernandez. He's playing far less game this season compared to last season, and as a result, he's been pretty much complaining every week. There, you have to go really down. Now, he's one of the players that have played less games this season. Last season, it was more important for us. Saying that, in terms of his goals and assist output, it's better this season compared to last season. I would like to keep him till the end of the season, but of course, we don't want to keep any unhappy players. The plan is, if we get a decent enough offer that convinces us to let him go, we will just recall one of the youth academy players to take his place. So we wouldn't need to spend money to replace him, but we've got Stuttgart, our first game of the episode. Yeah, having a little bit of a quiet season this season, Stuttgart, and to be honest, it was always going to be the case. It's difficult for this sort of teams to keep that continuity going. I mean, you have an amazing season and qualify for the Champions League, and you have to lose some of your best players. Shehu Guirassy leaving to Borussia Dortmund, it was never going to help them. It is what it is. There's a lot of teams that fit into that category. You never quite get that continuity going. I mean, Ajax is another one. You have an amazing season in the Champions League, and all the top European teams there, they come and take all your best players. Frankie de Jong, Donny van der Beek, Hakim Ziyech, players like this all leaving. But Paris Bruna here with an early one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he finds the far corner. That is the start we wanted in this game. The run, though, the movement, it was as if the defense were going to one side of the pitch and he made the run the opposite side of the pitch. But 14 goals in 15 appearances. And just get the run here of Diaw. Oh, Engels, come on, you're better than that, son. If we could just get that timing right, we could have been 2-0 up there. He's made the run on the far side. Oh, no. No, near post, good save, JD. Oh, what a start. That first half, I tell you what, we could have seen a lot more than one goal here. Shot's been blocked. Oh, we need a little bit of support. No! It's a powerful, low-driven shot. And it's been Jaden on his near post. I want to think he could have maybe done better there. But that was powerful. We needed a little bit of a support here, but the shot was blocked. But look at this. Low driven to that near post. Good header. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Can we make it count? Overlapping run there from Diaw. Diaw with the pullback. Radkov turns and Radkov finds the bottom corner. And he's won it for us. Again, coming off the bench. I mean, ever since he came back from his broken toe injury, he's come off the bench. And this is the second time he scored a goal coming off the bench for us. He's a good backup striker to have in the team, And we have collected all 3 points here. Last kick of the game, Radkov with a fantastic finish to the bottom right-hand corner. It was a boring game for most parts of it. First half was exciting. Second half, not much to go. We knew Stuttgart was going to be tough, but I tell you what, Hoffenheim might just be a little tougher here, and I'll take the late-minute winner again if you offer that to me right now. The fact that they play with, two strikers up front, they can be a difficult team. Two big lads up front as well, which is one of the reasons I've started Dinhausen in this game, being 6'5". It's Beto and Washington, the two strikers. They've got that Tohunku playing as a centre midfielder, which is a little bit strange. He's more of a attacking midfielder. Can we stop the cross? They're quite good at putting crosses into the box. That time, it's a pass to the box, and I thought that was Dinhausen for a second, but it's actually Larsen who was dropped into that defensive position to block that shot there. Nice hold-up play from Baumgartner to Ouedraogo. Oh, come on, wrong option there. Can we get the movement? Can we get the movement? He's going to go on his own here. Oh, Drago. Oh, he's made a late run. Oh, he's hit the post. I wanted to go for the shot so bad with Drago there, but as soon as Larson made that run, I just thought the right thing to do was to play that pass, and he's hit the post. Oh, that would have been a nice way to end the first half. And talking about nice way to end the first half there, Beto trying to go on his own, but Mosquera. So Drago, good ball to Bruna. Can he turn? Yes, turn to Baumgartner. He's made a good run. I tried to go over the top, back to him. Larson have done well to win the ball back for us though. Oh, it's a tap in. I think it was Baumgartner who's done well to win the ball back for us, and then finds Larson with a little bit of a scrappy pass, and of course he squares it to Bruna in the box, who is going to get himself an easy tap in. I'll take it. I will take anything to win this game. 15 in 16 appearances for Bruna. We did manage to hang on as well. It was a more cagey game than I thought it was going to be. Both teams showed each other a lot of respect, defended quite well, and we had pretty much that one opportunity in the game, and we took it with Bruna. This is the sort of games that when you win this sort of games, you almost sort of think, you know what, who is going to stop us this season? These, close victories, they're so important if you want to win the league at the end of the season. Big interesting offers here for us. Arne Engels to Manchester United for £82 million and £60 million for Seiwald to Bayern Munich. I mean, halfway through the Bundesliga season and top of the league, still in the Champions League with a big opportunity of qualifying and finishing in the top 8, and that means automatic qualification as well. We are not going to sell our best players, of course. 10 points clear of second place, Borussia Dortmund. Leverkusen have now dropped down to third, although a game in hand there, we should beat Dortmund in our next game. I'll begin to feel more comfortable than we can actually go on and win the league come the end of this season. Come on, Leipzig. With the reverse fixture at the Signal Iduna Park ending goalless draw, you would hope you would see some goals today at the Red Bull Arena against Borussia Dortmund. Not too many games against this team, against this Dortmund team, ends 0-0 actually. They are a team that knows how to score goals, and they are a team that knows how to concede goals as well. Brunner, of course, starts up front, Seiwald and Larson in midfield. Engels gives us a little bit of a sort of defensive solidity in midfield, but it's Pepe up front for them. It looks like it's one in and one out in terms of Pepe replacing Victor Gyökeres for them up front. I don't know if that's a good signing for Dortmund. Pepe, don't get me wrong, he's a good striker, and in the next few years, I'm sure we would hear his name a lot more. Oh, what a chance! He smashed the crossbar there, talking about Pepe. But I think at this stage, I don't think I would have sold Gyökeres to sign Pepe. But I mean, I'm not the one making the decisions at Borussia Dortmund, right? It could well be the right one for them. They did win the Champions League last season, by the way. Dortmund in the game. We deal with this. It's looking like it might be one of those games where we concede a goal and struggle to get back into it. And of course, it will be our first defeat if we do so. Oh, but crossbar. The corner hit the crossbar. And Jaden making a good save there. It's been all Dortmund in this opening 55 minutes of the game. We need to improve, man. Come on, big tackle. Yet again, we cannot get out of our own half as Leverkusen go 2-0 up against Union. Oh, how have they missed that one? It's been cleared off the line. Oh, what a game. What a game this is. Although goalless draw, there have been so many opportunities in this game, especially for the away side. They had chances to score, 2-3 goals in this game, but it wasn't to be for them. Leverkusen winning, though, means that they will close the gap on us, only so slightly. But I'll take a point against Dortmund. They're a very good side, News for us is we're 22 days into the January transfer window and still no offers for Alvaro Fernandez. I don't even know if that's a good news or not, because if he ends up staying, it just means we might have an unhappy player until the end of the season. But we're pretty much qualified now to the next round of the Champions League, and a win here away from home to Anderlecht, the Belgian side, would do that job for us. Radkov starts his first game since he's been back from his broken toe injury. Come on, Leipzig. As we've already mentioned, a win here for us definitely means top 8 finish for us in the Champions League phase. It would be nice to do so, and do so with some of our players and the likes of Radkov, who I think it might just be too good to be a backup striker, but hopefully he can get 1 or 2 goals in this game to keep him going. I mean, it's all about giving him game time to keep him happy, isn't it? And I hope from now, so far he's no complaint. I mean, it helps that he's been out and for a couple of months being injured. But if he scores 1 or 2 goals here, who knows? In Hausen, I've actually given Hausen a nickname, the nickname that I've got for him is the neutralizer. He's so good. He's so composed. Every time I come up against strikers that I think would cause us trouble, it's in the back of the net. I thought the goalkeeper was going to save that, but it is Sidewall. A little bit of a surprise that he's the one with that finish. I've come to see finishes like that from Engels, Baumgartner, but not him. It's Diao, Drago. What a finish that was from Sidewall, by the way. Like I said, I've come to see finishes like that from players like Bischoff and Baumgartner. Oh my God. Drago trying to score a spectacular there as well. What a start to this game, man. We've dominated. This is probably about 80% possession for us in this game. Anderlecht have not come out of their own half. Diao, so easy. Far post. He's took it past his man. Baumgartner, overlapping run from Moreira. Moreira trying to go for the far corner. It's a good save. We've absolutely dominated this game. Going back to Dean Hausen, the neutralizer that we've got in this team, anytime we come against opponent that I think, not this game. This game is all about squad rotation, giving him more game. But when we've come up against some big strikers this season, the likes of Beto, I've actually thought Hausen is going to do a decent job for us, which he has done, as Drago makes it 2 here. And another good finish from us in this game. It's been so easy so far. That's it, 2-0 victory for us, quite comfortable. All we needed to do was win this game to secure that top 8 finish in the league phase, and that's exactly what we've gone on to do. Absolutely dominated the ball, and our opponent did not have a sniff in the game at all. We must have at least 70% possession in this game. Comfortable victory, and you know what? We are flying right now. Like I said, who is going to stop us? Barcelona, maybe. Let's have one more game here against Frankfurt before, of course, finishing the episode with a meaningless Champions League game against Manchester United to complete the league phase. Tough opponent, Frankfurt, but I think we can do it. Come on, Leipzig. Whenever I think about Frankfurt, as I've said a few times, I just think about a team, for some reason, they have got an eye for a decent striker. It doesn't always work out for those strikers when they decide to leave Frankfurt, or when Frankfurt decide to sell, rather. It doesn't quite work out for them in other leagues, but for some reason, they seem to be doing a decent job, signing and selling strikers. Of course, the most recent one being Omar Mamouche, who was actually signed on a free transfer and then sold to Manchester City for 80 million. The list goes on. The list absolutely goes on for this team. Amazing what they do. And they do that and remain competitive in the Bundesliga as well. Sebastian Haller was signed for about 12 million and sold to West Ham for 15 million. Luka Jovic was bought for about 23 million and sold to Real Madrid for 63 million. Andre Silva bought for 3 million and sold for 23 million. And then Colomboane signed for free and then sold for almost 100 million euros to PSG. It's sensational. I mean, I can't think of any other team that have made so much profit in terms of signing strikers or attacking players. I mean, Ajax do the same, but Ajax do more of those with midfielders compared to strikers. But, this could be the first. Get him. Paris Brunner, bottom left-hand corner. In you go, easy as you like. He's having a stellar season, 16 goals in 18 Bundesliga appearances. That's insane. And he's almost scored the same number of goals now as he did. He scored 18 goals last season in the Bundesliga. I mean, he was out for 3 months injured, so let's put some perspective into it. But this is a 16 goal, 2 more goals, and he will already have scored the same amount of goals as last season could save. So Drago, one of our most creative force in the team in terms of goal scoring, is been a little bit off this season, but in terms of getting those assists for us, it's not just Bruna too easy. It's too easy. It's not just it's easy assist as well. Some of the assists he's got this season is just incredible. Assist, I think, sometimes can be a misleading statistics. I'll explain to you what I mean by that in a second. I mean, you think about a goalkeeper can hit a long ball, right? And the striker would bring it down around the middle of the pitch. The striker goes on to beat everyone and then score a worldie, and the goalkeeper is going to get an assist. That's what I mean by it's one of the most meaningless statistics out there sometimes. But of course, you do see some really good assists, as Drago makes it 3 for us in a game that I thought was going to be difficult. It's actually turning out to be one of our easiest games of the season so far. I mean, Frankfurt, a little surprised how poor they have been. They have got a player called Chaibi who's just come on in the second half for them. It's crazy how he doesn't start games. He must be one of the best attacking midfielders in the game right now. Oh, Drago. He's got his goal-scoring boots back on today, hasn't he? He's absolutely got his goal-scoring boots back on today. It's a brace. I can't remember the last time he scored a brace. Yeah, talking about that Chaibi, he must be about 87, 88 rated now, but he doesn't start games because they don't play with a central attacking midfielder in this team. As Frankfurt pull one back here in the final kick of the game, a little bit disappointed that we haven't kept the clean sheet in this game. I don't know why he's celebrating. I don't know why he was celebrating there. I mean, you're 4-0 down. You score a you score a goal like that where, I mean, it's 4-1 at the end of the day. You've been battered all game and you celebrate like that, like you've scored the winning goal. It doesn't make any sense. But easy game for us. Bruno with a brace or Drago with a brace. Take your pick for the man of the match. I'm not going to get involved in that one. We will quickly go into the final game of today's episode and the final game of the Champions League phase. We've already qualified to the next round, so there's nothing to play for here, really. Manchester United, on the other hand, have got something to play for because they have to win to remain in the top 24, which would, of course, allow them to go into the little playoffs to see if they can qualify to the next round. But let's get into this one. Come on, Leipzig. Now, the last time we faced Manchester United, we would have been managing Blackburn Rovers in the Premier League, and we know they have a sensation up front, Mohamed, who is a handful. Guess who was started this game? It's, of course, Dean Housen, the neutralizer for us. There we go, number 14, Mohamed. He's a unit, he's a big lad. He does everything well for them, and he's got the better of our defenders a few times, not with Leipzig, of course, but with Blackburn Rovers. But I do believe Dean Housen can keep him quiet in this game. He's the neutralizer after all. He's so good, you know, and considering how much we picked him up for from Frankfurt, probably one of the reasons, good save there, that Frankfurt have been a little weaker this season because they've lost one of their best defenders. It's Romero. Inside to Ogrius, waiting for runners in front of him, but we have got enough bodies here to prevent those through balls that the AI can play sometimes. Dean Housen, excellent header. Still not cleared though. We've got defending to do here. Back to Gravenberch. It's a little strange seeing Ryan Gravenberch in a Manchester United shirt, considering his history with Liverpool. The game is getting a little bit exciting now. Yeah, that first half was absolute bore fest. The second half here, although it's been all Manchester United, look at him now. Dean Housen, you're not having any space on the ball today, Mohamed son. I mean, he's so impressive, Dean Housen. I mean, what a signing for us. Come on, we could get a late winner here. Out wide, Alvaro Fernandez. He's pulled it back to Sideward, who was trying to play in Kievetchian, who has made a good run there. Oh no, Hernandez has found space. Surely it's 1-0 for Manchester United. What a save. And that save ends us a point in this game. What it means for Manchester United, though, I'm not sure. I think they might have just done enough to keep themselves in the top 24, and that would allow them to go through the playoffs and try to qualify for the round of 16 of the Champions League. But we have kept him quiet today, and it was all about that man, Dean Housen. What a sensational game he had. I mean, I'll take the points. There was nothing to play for in this game, actually. It's a good result. As impressive as Dean Housen and the other defenders were in this game, we've got to give special mention to Jadon, who made 3 crucial saves in that second half, and of course gets the man of the match. I mean, Dean Housen up there as well, Kievetchian up there. We're looking pretty steady at the moment. Of course, top of the league, still unbeaten, by the way, after 19 games played. I don't think I've ever gone unbeaten on the game ever before. This could well be the first time, but 19 games played, still a lot to go from now till the end of the season. Of course, in the Champions League as well, we are through to the knockout stages of the Champions League, finishing in the top 8 as well, and that gives us that automatic qualification. We finished 4th. It's Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, the top 3 there. Look at teams that have not qualified to the next round. Oh, Bayern Munich just about makes it. Manchester United makes it as well. But the likes of Atlanta and Rangers, Club Brugge, AC Milan is the big one. Celtic, Young Boys, Fenerbahce, all knocked out of the Champions League. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. Still no players sold yet. Still no signing as of yet. I don't think we're going to be doing any in the next episode, where we will quickly go through the deadline day and back to games again. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.